Hey guys, it's Jimmy here and welcome back to another anime reaction. Today we watching Bofuri episode 9. If you guys did not know, last week we watched episode 8, and in that episode they set up a new event which was more of a survival based event where they had to defeat a certain amount of monsters. The more monsters you get, the more points you get. And of course, a girl Maple absolutely slammed that event, and then we got to actually see a really cool experience between the actual event, which is me versus Prain, which are like the two best players in the world besides Maple. And honestly, it was a very serious and cool fight until Maple kind of was very playful and joyful and ruined that whole seriousness and the tone of it. And so we'll be continuing after we left off on that episode. If you guys do enjoy today's reaction though, then you know what to do. Make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed so you don't miss out on future anime reactions, because I'm looking forward to what we're going to be dropping in April, because we got a ton of stuff planned. So hopefully you don't want to miss out on that, because I'm looking forward to it. And of course, I will be breaking this down for YouTube, of course. If you do want the full length reaction, then check out our Patreon support. They're all getting awesome perks. But for right now though, let's get into it. Oh, is my headset on? Oh, my headset's on. Okay. So it looked like they're getting into the main event, because the episode 8 was more of a preliminary event where like you just have to get the points and need an entry. So it looks like it's the actual like you do your thing. The last one standing receives 5 silver medals. So it's like a survival based event. I don't know if it's the same kind of thing as last time, but we'll see what happens. So this time though, you can actually get hidden medals and also treasures to actually get more points. Interesting. Okay. So it's just not like you just hunt only monsters and players. This time you can actually find treasure too in the process. So they spawn in a desert? Interesting. Not desert, maybe a Grand Canyon or something, I don't know. Pretty big monsters are out of the gate. So it looks like they're going into this as a group, and they're not doing solo like they did in the prior. Oh, that's why they're not like insta-shotting them. They're on the highest level difficulty of the event, so that's why they are not. It's like different bait levels. Okay, that makes more sense now. I was like wondering, like, if the event was as the preliminaries, it's not gonna be hard. But it looks like since they did so good, they got highest difficulty, or they chose highest difficulty. Not entirely sure. Light novel readers are here. Then you can let me know if they did or not. Decide. But it looks like they beat all of them with absolute ease after like taking a little bit more seriously. So it looks like after defeating those monsters, they get medals, but then those are the weaker monsters. So they're not going in groups of 2, but looks like these 4 went together and they're riding the snake, which is pretty cool. And then was it you and also Maple went together with Sally and them. So it looks like Sally wrote down all the good spots on the map before the event started, so she knows all the good stuff's at. Interesting. Oh, so they went to the wetlands because of the first POI that was closest by that points, and they flew over everything instead of just fighting the monsters. Looks like they entered the dungeon part now. A swamp monster? Why is it so fast? Insta kill? Not insta kill. Oh, it's just bigger than normal. I guess it's like a boss monster or something. It's crazy to think that those two have the max attack stat, and so like anytime they hit something, it hits with max attack, but they're so slow. Looks like Maple actually took damage. Oh, what? Lingering damage, or is it gonna regen? Oh, what? Okay. So they're able to throw stuff like baseball now? Oh, okay. So usually they get close up. I guess they're practicing the throw. Intriguing. What? What the hell is she doing? I'm so confused. So she put traps in the air, but of course she just stepped under a trap. So it looks like she made another room and it's filled up or something, and it doesn't look like there's much going on. And what the hell? They got a really nice base of operation, I ain't gonna lie. Just imagine when VR video games, like virtual video games, become good and then you can do this in a game. That's gonna be absolutely insane. Like, this reminds me of like my friend in Terraria. He loved building underground bases and setting stuff up, and you have traps places. Not cannons though. I get cannons work, but he'd have more like spike bolt traps. And this is when our world was mostly open, so like if you walked into his base and you weren't teamed, you could get killed. Not particularly best. That's super creepy, man. Maple's tree base operation. Walk in here and every single area is a trap, bruh. Oh yeah, I just realized there's supposed to be a certain part of the event where a monster just starts swarming in and start attacking you. Forgot they mentioned that. So that's why they set up all the traps and stuff. So it looks like they're gonna go check it out because the monster just kind of died off, they think, but I don't know if that's the case. I'm so confused. Wait, is it like strong or what? What's up with it? Oh my god. They literally just did all the monsters with all the traps. This new dev they have really wants them to get like a kill on the enemy teams, like the big guilds. Because the big guilds are already like a problem, right? So they're trying to spawn in like bigger things. And we actually get to see some of the monsters kind of just explode. I think the new dev is like definitely a good add-on. Like she's kind of like, she seems like an antagonist character, but she's doing it in a way like to get the devs to push the game forward, it seems. Does that make sense? Yeah, they literally started to notice that Maple and them made a whole dungeon a trap room. Or they made a dungeon in itself. Bro, that is ridiculous. And they're literally just playing poker, chess, or maybe it's goldfish. Looks like the first day's gonna end and I cleared it. Well, I got nothing to say about that episode. I'm not got nothing to say about that episode. Let's just go over that episode now. So Maple and them into the first event. In the first event, it's supposed to have really strong monsters. It looks like it's a multi-day event, and they got 2 medals right out of the gate, which is pretty good. And they need, I think it's like 10 or 5 in order to complete the event or something like that. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, like, the game was really good. The devs don't look like they're putting the best job in, even though they made some really strong monsters this time, like the point where like they can't get one shot from Maple, which is a very good thing because Maple's already broken as can be. And also some of the other people on their guild are pretty cracked too. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they should have just made the monsters on day 1 a little bit stronger, in my opinion. Like, Maple took damage. We got to actually see she actually finally took some damage, but it wasn't anything insane. And this is when she actually took damage from her grace ability, which is like pretty insane in itself. So it was cool to see we actually got to see her get hurt. So I'm questioning what we're gonna see on day 2 there, which is gonna be like next week episode. I assume the big boss monster for the event is gonna be like something insane, because in the intro it looks like something out of like Solo Leveling with Burr, or Buru, whatever his name is. You can go either one. So I'm hoping it's a monster, like even they have to try. I don't know. Hopefully like we get a really good fight scene from it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was episode 9. What do you guys think about this episode here today? Do you guys think they could have done something better at the game? I don't know why they don't make the enemies have more status effects. Like, I feel like Maple and them never had to deal with status effects at all. Even though they may have like poison resistance, but they should definitely try to add some more of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my reaction here today. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, get subscribed so you don't miss on future anime reactions, because later here we'll be watching Tomo-chan, which I'm very much excited about. And yeah, if you do want the full length reaction, check out our Patreon. Support us there. We're all getting awesome perks. But until then, I'll see you around. G-Man out.